Welcome, folks. And thanks for sharing part of your weekend with us here at 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And reporting from the sidelines all game long, we've got David Aldridge. And, of course, Vince Williams. This is their first game without him.
And it's a trade that it caught me a little off guard, I have to be honest, Kevin. He played such a big part for this team, and really the last guy I expected to see them move.
Now here's Morant. Upside Jackson. And stolen by Kyrie Irving. RJ, this could be a battle won in the trenches. Each team with a formidable front court.
Yeah, both these teams are loaded with a lot of skill down low. Kind of old school. Should be a physical contest. Off the catch, Bane has that repeatable shot motion. It's just so consistent.
Outside Irving. Bank shot. No good.
The right thing there to stay that tight on him and really try to keep him out of his comfort zone.
And that one's good. Morant.
He gets a lot of defensive attention, but Morant, he can expect this type of rough scene anytime he takes it inside.
Over to the left wing. Pass to Whitmore. Floats one.
0 for 4 to start things off. Got a bit of a pillow fight brewing here, but they're going to get it going.
It's been a slow start here for Denver. It's a 5-point game. And the foul on Dyson Daniel. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
And it's the Nuggets with the ball. Irving with the ball. Wants to get it to Adebayo and does. Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. Just 4 to shoot. Over Jackson.
Yeah, slow start right now. 5 straight misses to get this one going.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Well, the Nuggets head coach gave me a few minutes. Desmond Bane was the topic, and coach was effusive with his praise. He said Bane is a great catch-and-shoot guy, but he'll find ways to contribute no matter what. He also said Bane is hard to game plan for, but they'll do their best not to let him get in rhythm. And they will have their hands full tonight, guys.
Okay, David, much appreciated. Now, Morant. Following the three-point attempt by Bam Adebayo. And they pick up 2. Morant's got 6.
Out to a hot start. 4 makes and 5 shots to begin this ball game.
And Denver decides to take their first time out here. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. RJ Morant has always had unquestionable talent. Now it's a question of, can he focus on his game?
And you hope he had his wake-up call. Still one of the most exciting players in the game. His burst and bounce, one of a kind.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
It also allows them to play inside out, which will make them even more difficult to defend.
Now here's Morant. 6 points for him. Connects from three-point range. Daniels has got his second basket of the night. And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle stats for the Grizzlies.
The enthusiasm they've brought to their defense so far is something else. Going after shooters and really hustling to get their hands on shots.
They've out-hustled the opponent so far in this one. A lot of points in the open floor, and that's giving them the advantage.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
Now Westbrook. Still yet to score. And the rejection by Jackson.
2 minutes remaining.
Now here's Morant for three. It's Adebayo with the rebound. The Nuggets trail by 16. Brown. And again, Denver no good. It's Morant with the drive.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. Here's Westbrook. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. Pass to Christie. Left side, Westbrook. To the wing on the left. And here's Washington outside. And again, Denver no good. And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for the Grizzlies. Kennard's shot is off.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
It's Westbrook with the drive. And it was still over the rim. Offensive basket interference. .111 left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Morant. 10 points for him. Outside for Jackson. Morant scanning the floor. Just 5 to shoot. Shots good by Kennard.
Excellent all-around performance so far. Handy.
They got off to such a hot start, and that can keep you energized throughout the whole game.
And the foul on Cam Reddish.
Second team foul.
That's his first foul. Grizzlies making a switch here.
Number 11. Usman Jang.
36 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Trying to end the drought. And Adebayo with the nice bucket inside.
Just playing so strong down low. Adebayo knows you got to be ready for the fight inside.
Now here's Morant. And get a load of his scoring totals. Huge numbers for him. An average of just about 29 points a game.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Outside, Jordan. Here's Christie. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. The Nuggets shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
And as a team, they're down around 72% for the season.
And Christie drops them both. Morant outside. And that's the final possession with the nice defense right there. And out of bounds as the Nuggets gain possession.
There's one for the low light. Wow. I'm not sure who messed up the pass, but look, somebody did.
And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies with a 19-point advantage heading into the next quarter.
Your Nuggets, 4. The Grizzlies, 23.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And guys, the Grizzlies enjoying a nice lead here.
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
And let me tell you, when you establish a physical edge, it gives you a mental edge too.
And the foul called on Russell Westbrook. That is his first. First foul of the game.
First team foul.
Kennard up top. Pass to Chang. Lets it go from deep. Here's Hartenstein. And the dunk by Hartenstein.
Nice job clearing some space out under the boards and setting himself up there for the putback.
And not just any old putback, Clark, but a big, big foul. On its way from Irving for two. From out on the wing, he knocks it down. Irving's got his first basket.
And this right here, this is routine for Kyrie. You're going to have to make him work a little bit harder because his jumper is as consistent as it gets.
Shots good by Kennard.
And that set them apart today, guys. Their success with the mid-range.
And it's blocked. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Nuggets will retain possession.
Substitution on the court.
Second quarter of basketball, about 1 minute played so far. Right wing, outside Westbrook. Pass to Irving. 5 to shoot. Over Daniels. That doesn't go in either for Irving. Now here's Jang. He has yet to score. Three-pointer, Daniels. It's not going to fall. He's taken 4 shots and made 2. Here's Christie. Grizzlies with the rebound. And every year, and Greg, we agree, Bane seems to get better and better as a playmaker.
Doesn't overdo anything with his passing. Looks more and more comfortable creating off the driving kick. He's become a large part of this offensive end.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Grizzlies retired Marc Gasol's number 33 last season. You may recall he moved to Memphis in his teens, watching his older brother Powell play for the Grizz. Marc said, I had a very unique perspective, that of a fan. When I came back as a Grizzlies player, I carried that with me. And Kevin, that pride certainly showed.
Pride's a great word to use. No question, D.A. Thank you. Here's Whitmore. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's on Robert Williams.
This is what I love about Whitmore, his fearless attitude and that ability to draw foul.
And so he makes both from the line. And eventually, every player, GA, has to grapple with age, realizing they've lost a step or two against the young fellas. And sometimes that is a very slow realization.
Oh, it is, Kevin. Hopefully, by that point, it's less about financial security and more about prolonging the inevitable, simply for the love of the game.
Williams with the block.
The amazing thing about Williams, yeah, he can block shots inside, but he can also block shots out on the perimeter. His ability to play in space means he's more than just a rim protector. Doesn't care where you're shooting from.
Pass to Reddish. Here's Jackson. Puts up a 3. Hits the three-point bomb.
That's just unfair. 6'11" Jackson just sinking threes. I guess this is the new NBA.
Irving up top. His numbers are looking pretty good. He's got his scoring average up around 18.5 points a game. To the left wing. pass to Christie. Denver passing it around. Here's Whitmore. The Nuggets with another miss.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
And that one's good. Daniels.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Out to the right wing. Where? Good, and the assist goes to Irving.
Not the shot I expected him to take or make, but hey, look, joke's on me. He hit it.
And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. They get the rebound. Daniels inside the line. And another basket for Memphis.
And Kevin, they've dialed up their activity this quarter. We're seeing them convert a lot of those second chance opportunities.
And it's Whitmore missing. And the Grizzlies with possession. They're on a 14-6 run.
2 minutes.
1:56 left in the first half of the game. And here is Bain. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game.
3 points.
This is why Bain is a volume three-point shooter. It's because he is lethal from deep.
And Adebayo throws it down.
Oh, big finish. Emphatic.
He hangs on the rim just for good measure. Wow. Here's Daniels. And the Grizzlies tack on 2 more.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal. That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
Back to Daniels. The 3. A shot by Reddish, no good. Whitmore with it. Reddish grabs the rebound.
Some people could say he's struggling on offense this period. I like to think of more of drowning. Just can't seem to find his confidence.
Both teams deciding to change it up.
Substitution on the court.
40 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Pass to Kennard. From past the arc. Up and in for the basket. Number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up? Oh, yeah, you're done.
Here's Westbrook. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. Now Morant. 10 points for him. Top of the key jumper, no good.
Now, I understand that shot didn't go down, but they will take that look every trip down the floor.
Drills it from outside. Just 4 seconds left to play in the first half. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies rolling along with a 27-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. Their defense has been very effective in locking down Russell Westbrook. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for Memphis. Pass to Hartenstein. Out to Morant. Pulls from the top of the key. And Brown pulls it down. Greg, with how explosive John Morant is, he has certainly taken his fair share of awkward falls.
And that's what worries you with guys like that.
Oh, wow! Oh, that was unbelievable!
Now that is a finish for the ages.
Oh, man! Here's Whitmore. Releases from 15. Doesn't get it to drop for him.
Oof, this has been brutal. I mean, he still hasn't made a single shot. No wonder they're struggling.
Here's Brown. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. The Nuggets shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. The first one falls.
At the line for your Nuggets,
And he makes both free throws. Well, Gm47 came from very humble beginnings.
Yeah, raised by his mother. And Kevin, Bam's main motivation in life was to get her out of that trailer. He worked extremely hard, and now arguably a top 25 player.
And if you're wondering what makes Ja so special, it's his ability to take over games all by himself.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can count on him to continue missing.
And finished off by Morant.
Ooh, he's earning his keep offensively, a key part of their winning effort at this point.
Knocks down the 3 ball.
Finally, they get one to drop. That's one of their first 4 here in the 3rd.
Chang, a screen. And Adebayo sends it back.
And a menace defensively. Adebayo with the squad. He's an all-defensive team member for a reason.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
Morant with a wide open look. Morant with another miss. Just under 2.5 minutes into the 3rd quarter now. And that one's good. Whitmore.
And Whitmore, a beast inside because of his power and ability to elevate.
Here's Morant. Oh, my goodness. What a play.
Oh, my.
And man, does Morant put on a show. He's got such insane athleticism.
Irving with it. He's picked up by Morant. Back to Irving. Pass to Whitmore. Shot clock at 6. That's short off the rim.
Just an ugly show from him offensively. Yep, no way to describe it, just ugly, and that hasn't helped.
Morant outside. And then Morant slams it in.
It's been all about Ja tonight. Can score in so many different ways.
Denver calls timeout. And the Grizzlies with some changes. 3rd quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Pass to Christie. From deep 3-point land. The shot will not fall.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
And here's Daniels. He's got 12. Now here's Kennard. Jacks up a 3. The shot's good on the assist by Daniels. Kennard's got 13.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
And start with their defense. They've been intense on that end, and they can actually help their offense as well.
Westbrook can't get it to go.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
On the wing, Jackson. Wants to get it to Bane, and does. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
for 3.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
They've played fantastic ball, and you can feel the hush that's come over this crowd.
Here's Christie to halt the run.
And the dunk was nice, Kevin, but the move he made to free himself up was a thing of beauty.
It sure was, Greg. What a savvy play to get into position for that jam.
Assisted.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
Given the size disadvantage, you have to have a lot of confidence to take that shot.
And I like his belief in his game. Go at the taller defender, make him react to you.
And so it's Memphis with it. And he makes that one. He's got 14.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
Oh, yeah, I can't agree more. They haven't missed.
The kick out to Westbrook. The Nuggets with another miss.
Yeah, that's a shame because I'm not sure the defense will let him get a shot that good again very soon.
And a wide open look for Payne. Off target from outside. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Over to the wing. Here's Christie. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Christie's got 10. Daniels with it. He's got 14. Outside Jackson. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Here's Westbrook. Pass to Adebayo. Here's Christie. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. For Denver, they have made the most out of their opportunities at the line. They have yet to miss in 7 attempts. And Christie drops them both. John Morant has been leading the charge, guys, for Memphis. His production has been flowing as he's tallied 20.
Grizzlies, 65.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. And Denver has possession. Now here's Westbrook. Pass to Washington. Buries it from 3-point range. Washington's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Morant outside. And finished off by Morant.
This is what you pay to see. Morant doing what he does, exploding right to the rim off the drive. Wow.
To the wing right side. The kick out to Irving. And the 3 off target. And Morant's got the ball here for the Memphis Grizzlies. And stolen by Irving. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. Stolen by Robinson. From downtown. And it's Kyrie Irving with the 3.
Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
Here's Morant. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
And shooting-wise, he's been fantastic, helping to build this lead.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Grizzlies?
All game long, they've been making it rain from the arc. And look, they've done it by feeding the hot hands.
And on top of that, they're getting a lot of points off assists. And it's always a good sign when your team is working as a cohesive unit.
Fires from deep. Drops in the tray. Morant's got 18 points just in the second half.
Consistency from deep is going to be the biggest determining factor in Morant's ceiling. If he gets that, I think we're going to see some MVPs in his future.
And it's Washington missing. And we're around 2 minutes into the 4th quarter here. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And it seems each season more things can be subject to video review. Are you a fan of that, Greg?
You know, I'm a fan of keeping the game moving. I'm not sure I'd get rid of review, but I sure would like the league to find a way to speed them up.
In an era where so many point guards are 3-point shooters, John Morant, you know what? This man is built different. He's more of a throwback. Ja wants to apply pressure by driving, not shooting threes.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. The Nuggets making a switch here. And here's Denver. Here's Christie. Pass to Jordan. Here's Christie. Clock at 6. Can they get it? And he can't bank that one in. Up top, Morant. And again, Memphis no good. And here are the Nuggets now.
My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it. Now Morant.
Oh, he's got some hops. Morant, this man loves to attack the rim whenever he gets the chance. And when I mean any chance, I mean any chance.
Williams with the steal. Morant outside. Takes a 3. Good on the triple. Morant's got 34.
He's been dominant all game long. Nobody on the floor can stop him. And look, let's just say he knows it.
Here's Christie. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
Well, after an uneven first half, he's managed to right the ship and get things going.
And here's Morant. And there it is for him. Morant's got 36.
A point guard with length. Morant can do a little bit more than just handle himself inside.
And the foul on Cam Reddish. That'll be his second foul of the game.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
So both teams making some changes here. Adebayo with the ball. GA, what effect do you think the rule to limit flopping has had since it was put into place in the NBA?
Well, I do think we're seeing less theatrics, and there were fines before, but a flop now might impact the game itself. So I'd say it's been a bit of a deterrent.
Jackson with the screen. Shot from the wing. And the Grizzlies tack on 2 more.
That play is Morant's ball handling talents pretty much in a nutshell. Fast, smooth, and very effective.
Here's Whitmore. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Jaren Jackson Jr. That's his first personal foul.
And the first one counts.
At the line for 2.
And both free throws good for Whitmore. And here are the Grizzlies with it. They're on a 16-7 run.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Grizzlies.
A beautiful pass doesn't always get you on the highlight reels, but there were some spectacular dishes in this game.
But you know what? It was a team that was in sync and just trusted one another to take the right shots.
And so checking out their season record, this game will become their 45th win.
They were really smart in the use of that game plan tonight. Used it in their first 2 games against this team, which equaled to 2 wins.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and look at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for John Morant.
And let's just say this, the name of the game is scoring, and yes, he provided that tonight. You're welcome.
Now here's Morant. Lets it go with the 3. Trains the 3-pointer. Morant's got 43 points.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
And as it should be, to be this dominant on another team's floor, look, when you go home, you're going to go home feeling good.
Here's Ware. Misses the 3, and he used the pump fake well there, but he couldn't capitalize. Well, this one is winding down now. Memphis can watch the clock run out.
Tough move by Morant, taking the shot and absorbing the foul.
The first free throw is good.
Shooting for Memphis.
Both free throws good from Morant. Here's Irving. Pass to Christie. Here's the 3. No good that time. So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. I'll